For this edition of Husky Hindsight, we will be viewing a slideshow from Oscar and Felix, the play that took place last weekend from November 15th to November 17th. The cast had a great time and would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone, faculty, students, and administration who showed up to support the play. Thank you very much and enjoy.
Hi, this is Hiran Bhakta, and for this edition of the Husky Focus, we are going to be interviewing Coach Rossman for the volleyball team. Coach Rossman, what were your goals coming into this season?
Our team goals were to work together as a team and to give 100% at all times and make it to CIF playoffs.
I think moving up to a more competitive league has changed your play.
The girls really rise their level of competition to compete against these high-level teams and take them to the CIF semifinals.
Thank you, Coach Rossman.
Thanks. Good job, girls.
And now we have senior captain Hilary Marston. How do you think you guys got this far in volleyball this year?
Well, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. First off, of course, we had no seniors graduating last year, so I think that helped us out a lot. But I think the main thing would be team chemistry. Like, we really came together off the court, which showed on the court for our teamwork. And of course, hard work. I mean, that's the number one thing a team can have. And we really worked hard all through the summer and all during the season. It was a good learning experience. So I think that's what got us to the CIF semifinals.
What do you think the future of this volleyball program will be?
I think it'd be very strong. I mean, obviously, if you come out and see the junior high games, we have a lot of good 8th graders, as well as the JV. I mean, we had a full varsity and JV team this year, so I think we have a lot of very promising underclassmen that can definitely come up and step up in the upcoming future. I think it looks pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you. And now we have Constance Jackson. Constance, how do you think the ladies volleyball team has progressed over the years?
Well, I think this year we had a lot of chemistry, and what really came into play was our season theme of Believe, and all the girls really dug deep in their hearts and found what they really want to do, and like we showed it on the court, and it goes to show because we made it to the semifinals. So I think that everyone really wanted to play this year and like brought their best to the court.
Thank you, Constance. And one more question. Do you like turtles?
I like turtles.
And for this edition of Meet the Faculty, we are meeting with Mr. Dawson.
He is hanging off the ink, right?
Hi, Mr. Dawson.
Hey, hi, Justin.
We would like to interview you.
You are very welcome.
So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Mrs. Dawson. I teach physics here at Fairmont. I've been here for 7 years. And before I got here, I used to teach a couple community colleges in Washington State. I graduated 3 of them. And I moved down here, got married. My wife got me over here, so moved to Southern California. I've been teaching at Fairmont since 2001.
So, Mr. Dawson, can you tell me a little bit about your experience with NASA?
Yes, actually, I was fortunate or blessed to have had opportunity to fly into a hurricane on board one of NASA's aircraft aboard from the military. What happened was the U.S. program from NASA, the Earth Observance System, supported my graduate school. And upon graduation from a master's degree, I had to do some internship with NASA. After I had to work as a contractor where we had to fly in the hurricane and measure bracketed temperature in the hurricane to be able to calibrate, or better yet, extrapolate different physical phenomena that will affect scenario during the hurricane season. Especially, the whole goal was to be able to better forecast an hurricane event, which is a very robust system. What we had to do was to fly into the eye of the hurricane. We had to do that for 8 hours a day. We did that for almost 2 weeks. We flew into the eye of the hurricane, where we measured brightest temperature using our sensor on board the aircraft. Our flight went from anywhere to 5 to 8 hours a day. We took some measurement on board the plane, came down. After flying all day, we had to go ahead and analyze our data. Again, the goal is to be able to forecast, predict when a hurricane is going to occur, where it's going to occur. So we're looking at temporal scale and spatial scale to be able to help people evacuate. So we had to fly over what we call, the mission was called the KMX-3, and KMX stands for, if I can come to the board, the NASA mission was KMX-3. KMX is convection and moisture experiment. It was a Teflon experiment, and Teflon stands for Texas, Florida on the fly mission. So what we had to do, we flew from Florida, Cape Canaveral. We started on Patrick Air Force Base of Cape Canaveral and flew into the Gulf of Mexico, and then we flew from the Gulf of Mexico over the Caribbean, and just all day for 8 hours just measuring brightest temperature using our radiometric sensor on both the aircraft. And by the end of the day, in the evening, we'll go back in our lab and analyze the data. And next, we'll do the same thing. We'll do it over and over until we could find a pattern. And from the pattern, we could be able to better forecast using our brightest temperature reading from during the hurricane. We flew in the eye of the hurricane, not in the wall. Most people think flying into a hurricane is very dramatic or very robust. Well, if we flew into the eye, it's very safe than into the wall, because what happened, our pilot, which is a trained NASA pilot, would do something called spare it down. Flew above the hurricane, would spare it down into the hurricane. Well, within the eye of the hurricane, talking about within about 3 to 5 mile radius, is very peaceful. The walls of the hurricane is very robust and very turbulent. Of course, you're not going to fly into the wall. So within the eye of the hurricane, within 5 mile radius, we will fly and spur back and forth for hours and just take measurement. It was a very interesting event.
All right, well, wow. Thank you, Mr. Dawson, for that interview.
You're very welcome, Justin.
Thank you.
And the girls really competed against a great level of teams.
And now we have Constance Jackson. Constance, how do you think the team has progressed over the years?
I'm sorry, am I supposed to look at you or supposed to look at me?
Hey, we could just... And now we have Constance Jackson. Wait, what was my question? And now we have Constance Jackson. Every time I get to this part, I always forget what I'm going to say.
3, 2, rolling.
And now we have Constance Jackson. Constance, how do you think the ladies volleyball team is? I'm like stuttering over here. How does... Dude, I swear.
Get as far as they went to the semifinals.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach Rossman. I did that 3 times. I swear, every time I said thank you, I'd be like, thank you.
Attention all students, attention all students. The student store is now open. On Wednesdays at lunch, we have class colored t-shirts available. We also have long sleeve dog pound shirts. The famous Husky Yade shirt. Yes, get them. We also have available beautiful Fairmont Prep Academy lanyards for your keys. Very useful if you don't want to have your keys get lost. We also have pencils and pens. Fairmont Prep Academy pencils and pens. Very useful when it comes to doing homework. Yes. We also have magnets available. Mr. Cho. We also have stuffed husky puppies. very cute and cuddly. Also, stuffed little polar bears. We even have smaller Husky puppies available. Yes, they are very, very cute and very soft too. And we even have even smaller Husky puppies. So cute. Remember, students, the student store is now open Wednesdays at lunch. Thank you.
From October 23rd through the November 3rd, students participated in the Canning Hunger Box of Love project. Students raised over 250 boxes for this annual community service project. This fundraiser helped Orange County families during the holiday by providing them with a holiday meal. Thanks to all that participated. On Wednesday, November 21st, our 7th and 8th grade students will be going off campus for service projects in the morning and will be returning to campus for the spelling bee in the afternoon. These projects include Action Partnership Pack-a-Box, Upper Newport Bay, Aliso and Wood Regional Park, and the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation Bowl for Breath. Will Action Partnership students be able to beat the seniors? We will see. Not only do our students have an enjoyable time, but they also serve the community. Keep up the good work, junior high. Pause for a cause. It's time for our annual Chalk Toy Drive, which benefits the Children's Hospital of Orange County. This event allows the children of Chalk to enjoy special gifts, not only at Christmas, but throughout the year. The drive will be held from Monday, November 19th until Friday, December 14th. Please drop off your toys to Mrs. Kunkel's room in room 263 and fill out a Chalk Toy Drive form. Each regulated toy is worth 1/2 hour of service for a total of 6 toys or 3 hours. For an added bonus, the Orange Coast College Harley-Davidson chapter will be coming on their motorcycles to pick up the toys on November 14th. Additional information has been given in your homeroom classes. This included the wish list and toy regulations. Thank you for your participation. Many children will have a great Christmas due to your generous donations. December Service Project is combined with Building with Books Club. Holiday Wrapping. On Friday, December 21st, we will be wrapping presents at a Barnes & Noble. Please sign up on December 3rd when permission slips are available in the green room. Don't forget, keep up the good work and pause for a cause.
Lunchtime activity. Dangling donuts. 8th versus 7th graders. Each tried to beat out the other by eating their donut hanging on a ribbon without dropping. Junior high lunchtime activity. Bobbing for apples. Halloween grams were purchased and delivered to friends, classmates, and faculty with a Halloween beanie and a note. Character counts kickoff, beginning of November. Wear the color that you want to improve. Halloween haunt. Junior high attended and some 7th grade leadership kids even helped out by scaring people in the ASB haunted maze.
Today we're we're kicking off the Character Counts program, and in order to kick it off, we're celebrating the 6 pillars, and our kids got to choose which pillar best represents them.
Okay, I chose the color blue because whenever my friends trust me with something, I never like wear it out, and like when I tell my teacher something, it's always true, and same with my parents.
The color I chose for Character Counts, the pillar I chose to represent is responsibility. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being the headmaster at the prep, both good and bad. You must be willing to enjoy the ups and take responsibility when things don't quite go your own way. So it's not always a pleasant thing, but it's something that's necessary, and hopefully there are many of us out there that are students in particular that will take responsibility for their grades, for their behavior, and for the path they choose to take in life. And that's why I chose to wear green today.
Hey, I'm Aaron Schwartz, and I wore red because I'm a caring person. Caring is really important because I like caring about other people and helping, supporting other people, and I also like to feel that comfort back towards me, because when you help and support someone, it motivates you and it makes you feel a lot more comfortable around other people, and it makes you feel cared by other people too. So there you go.